Most people waste hours daily, but stop waiting for motivation to find this one setting. You're not alone if you spend endless mornings hitting snooze only to feel guilty and unproductive. Imagine waking up with a clear plan every single day, maximizing your time and energy. Most people think it's all about motivation, but let me tell you, it's actually a simple tweak to your daily routine. By the end of this video, you'll know the exact reason 9 out of 10 people get this completely wrong and how to fix it in under a day. But here's the twist that makes the rest of this make sense. Stick around. By the end, you'll see exactly why. If you've ever struggled to start your day, you know how demoralizing it can be. You push yourself to get moving, but inertia wins every time. Most people think it's about waiting for the right motivation. And here's the part that will make you rethink everything you thought you knew. Did you realize that most productivity experts recommend setting a timer for just 5 minutes? The key isn't the duration, but the commitment to begin. In fact, once you start, your brain naturally wants to finish, even if it's just for another few minutes. But stick around. By the end, you'll see exactly why this trick works and how it can double your productivity right from the get-go. But here's the part that will make you rethink everything you thought you knew about yourself. The setting can triple output quality. Let me give you a real-world example. Sarah, a marketing manager we consulted with, was struggling to meet her quarterly targets until she decided to transform her workspace. She replaced the usual bland office decor with plants and calming artwork. Within 2 months, not only did her stress levels drop, but her productivity soared. Her output quality tripled as well, from 20 reports a week to an impressive 60. What comes next is the piece that ties this together. By simply changing your environment, you can create a space that enhances focus and creativity, leading to significantly higher productivity. It's not just about moving to a different room or city, it's about making small, thoughtful changes in your current setting. So, if you want to triple your output quality, start by reimagining your workspace today. And this is the moment everything starts to click. Have you ever noticed how your brain tends to sabotage your goals? Not because of a lack of motivation, but because of physical settings. Here's why. Our brains are wired for survival, and that means they want us in a safe space. So, if you're working in a chaotic environment or surrounded by distractions, it's like telling your brain, stay here, nothing to see. But what most people don't know is that just changing the color of your walls can dramatically affect productivity. Imagine you could double your output just by painting a room. And this isn't about looking fancy, it's about creating a space where your brain feels safe to do its best work. So why do so many of us ignore this? Because we think productivity is all about our mindset, not the physical environment. That's the trap, thinking you need to be motivated to change something as simple and tangible as your surroundings. The next section is where the real shift happens. Pay close attention, because this next part changes how you'll think about it. Most people focus on motivation when they should be focusing on mindset. Let's say you're trying to write a report. You sit down with the intention to get started, but your brain starts playing tricks. Suddenly, you remember all those times you failed in the past. Before you know it, hours have passed and nothing got done. That's your mindset at work. Your beliefs about yourself affect your actions far more than any motivational pep talk ever will. It's like trying to build a house with one hand tied behind your back. Your mindset is that hand. Now imagine if instead of waiting for motivation to strike, you set up an environment where productivity naturally flows. Like having all your research and notes in front of you before you start. Once you see this, you can't unsee it. The setting becomes the foundation, not the icing on the cake. What I show you next is the part that sticks. Here's the thing nobody actually talks about, setting your computer as a productivity timer. Most people spend hours trying to find motivation, but it's actually a simple tweak to your daily routine that doubles output quality in just 30 days. By month 6, one client was doing 20 push-ups a day, tripling his focus and energy levels. Most people spend 50 on productivity apps, but now you know the real reason it works, and that changes everything. By making your computer into a timer, you're not just tracking time, you're training your brain to be more productive from the moment you turn it on. If this was useful, the subscribe button keeps these coming. I read the comments, so tell me, Do you use any productivity timers? How has it impacted your day-to-day work?